Hey guys, hi YouTube. But first I wanted to show you these earrings that one of my closest friend got from me. Oh my God, they shine really well, like in when there's sunlight. I love them. But this is one of those videos that's kind of more of like for people that are going to school, people that are, yeah, going to school, and it's more of a personal video and a random video. But in this envelope, I basically got my bachelor's degree in the mail, and I was so proud of myself. I gave myself a pat on the back. Even though I'm going to be doing something different, it's hard work in that you need a lot of discipline. I basically went to school throughout the 2 years without really taking a break for me to be able to finish as fast, and it was a quarter system. And I'm really proud, and I'm thankful to God for giving me that strength to really continue because some days, I was just like, man, I wanted to give up, and I've had supportive people who have all mostly gone to school. So for me, that's really good to have, who have just helped me kind of get to where I am now. Because I know people that are working, people that are moms and trying to go to school, it's not easy. And for me, I've kind of had it easy. I've had my mom basically working her butt off to pay most of the bills. I only do a little bit. And that's a good thing. So I've stayed with my parents throughout this whole journey, and I'm gonna hopefully stay a little bit longer to do the last thing that I need to do before I can have a career. But sometimes we forget that, and I think for me, I was just like, all in my own world sometimes, and be like, oh, I have so much stuff to do, and it's like sometimes you forget that people are there and supporting you in the background. That's important. I know there's people out there who are doing everything for themselves alone, and there's really nobody to say good job. There's people that are more negative, they don't support you. So getting a bachelor's degree in industrial psych, and basically that's business psychology. And what you're really meant to do is mostly either, if you do a BS, you can be a counselor, psychiatrist, and all that stuff, or you can be on the business side of it where you do human resource, you do recruiting, and that type of thing. You do training, people that hire and fire and all that stuff. That's what I kind of was interested when I started this. But with the economy the way it is, we're kind of forced to do things we don't want to do. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I want to do music and I want to do all this," and I'm like, "That's great, but you gotta mix it with something else that's gonna help you pay the bills." Because things like music and sociology and all that stuff, I don't know, because that's what I did, and I regretted it later, because I should have thought a little bit harder about what I wanted to do before I got into this. But I'm thankful, and I'm so proud of myself for just sticking in some days when I didn't want to. And it's also taught me really to stick around, to stay on with stuff that you want to do in life, never to just drop everything, because I felt like that sometimes. And I was like, man, maybe I'm going to forget this degree and start working, because I was broke most of the time. And I had people that are helping me support myself because I was trying to do this. And I basically was going full time. A lot of people don't get that wonderful advantage. They get to work and be a mom and do all this. And I'm so